Good evening, Beaumont Church of Christ. I was wanting to record a video so you could have a little Bible study tonight when you do your Wednesday night Bible class, or whenever you want to take some time to study with your family tonight or on some other night. Acts chapter 16, verses 20 to 26. I really like Acts 16. Acts 16 is a wonderful passage of scripture. You remember in Acts 15, we had just come from the Jerusalem Council, where Paul had gone back to Jerusalem and he had disputed with the apostles Peter and James and John over whether the Gentiles should be circumcised or not, and they went around and around about that, and there was much disputing that went on. And Peter finally stood up and made mention of what happened when he went to Cornelius's house, and then James stood up and said that we need to move on with this thing. And basically, in so many words, they charged them to not eat, to not partake on some of the things that the Gentiles would do, and also and they gave them letters so they could go out. And proclaim the gospel without any hindrance. But in chapter 16, when we come to chapter 16, this text in verses 20 to 23, but I want to go back to give you the background a little bit more. You remember that at this time, Lydia had been baptized at Philippi, and then you remember that Paul and Silas was going and moving forward because after they had baptized Lydia and her whole house, and then they was moving and going, and you remember there was a girl, a little young damsel that was possessed by a devil, was possessed with a spirit, and she would go and she would just somewhat mocking Paul and crying out, saying, "These men are the servants of the Most High God who proclaim to us the way of salvation." She was going on and on and on.